I'm Brendan Cylinder. I'm originally from Cranberry Township. I'm actually an SVTV alumni. The funny story about how I met Blake Mercer, well, the twins had been talking, telling me about him. We know this kid that goes to Seneca that is making videos and stuff, and I've never met him before, but that'd be cool to work with him because he is an SVTV. So I was like, yeah, that'd be really cool to be able to work with him. And I actually came back to actually meet up with Blake and talk to him about the music video. And the coolest part about it is I hadn't introduced myself to Blake, but he actually called Mr. McCoskey over and he started describing Donnie and the twins and talking about their music and all the music they're making. And I was singing in third person, just listening to him talk to somebody else that had no idea who they were. I just thought it was the coolest thing. After he finished describing, talking about what he wanted to make his documentary about, I actually went up to him and I was like, hey, I'm Brendan Cylinder, I actually have been filming for Donnie, I actually came here, to meet with you today.
Everything that's perfect now. 2007, 2008, 2009.
We'll start off by saying kind of how the group got formed, and it goes back from day one freshman year of college here at Kent State. Instantly bonded with Don.
Next thing you know, I show up at Taylor and Carter's dorm. I didn't know them at all, but they're just cool. They look like some Cali boys. I was like, who's these dudes? They all went to Seneca Valley, which this is for, I guess. Well, Cam, I knew Cam since we were in the second or third grade. We both went to the same school on my side of town, which is Youngstown.
March, April 2017, I met Ahmad, and he came over to cut my hair originally. I had no clue the dude made music. Donnie came over and he joined us, and we ended up start freestyling and stuff like that. We ended up talking about music. Next time Ahmad came to cut my hair, Donnie came over again and we was freestyling. Ahmad was like, let's go to the studio and record it. The next thing you know, he just randomly ran into Trey at a party over the summer, bouncing back from Youngstown into Kent. We started making music. We ended up creating the Treehouse Volume 1. We ended up dropping a whole album. Hey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Trey. I go by TC Trills in the studio. It's my producer name. Making beats is absolutely a fantastic outlet for me. The last couple years I've had depression and anxiety real bad. It's amazing putting all my emotions and everything into the beat that I'm about to create. Once they hear the beat that I create, it's amazing seeing the fact that they feel what I felt when I made the beat. A full song in the studio, as far as hours go, usually takes us about between 2 and 4 hours to completely record everything. And once we do that, they'll leave. I'll take the next day to just sit down, mix and master everything, which usually takes from 6 to about 9 hours. And so all together, between making the beat, recording and mixing and mastering, I would say we put about maybe 13, 14 hours into a song. So
We're gonna start off talking about our first show. Ready?
Hey. Oh, so am I about to go?
I was winning shit, I wasn't new to this. With a different flow, I went losing home when I was dreaming. You was just sleeping, and that is the reason that these niggas feeding. Stuck in the game like we playing, I seen it. When I get that new car, I promise I clean it. Yeah, niggas.
It was actually really crazy how it came about. Don last minute heard about this Twitter competition. Our group entered in on the last day, and we actually ended up winning the competition by over 50 votes or something crazy like that. So.
With my flow, all out like Lonzo, fading out all these cold hoes. Run me one like 100 meters, bass booming like 100 speakers. Ever fantasize how I maximize my burst equal 100 features. Animal dog, I was born a creature. Unknown, I snatch 100 souls. You bring the benefits we reap.
I touched this girl's hand in the crowd, and she literally just had a seizure. Like she freaked out and turned around and like showed her friend her hand, and I was like, what? Like I didn't even notice that was happening.
She doesn't even know who we are.
There ended up being like 300 to 400 people at our show, which is pretty nice for a first show. I was like addicted from like our very first show. It's crazy to be at the front of the crowd, like controlling the vibe of the music.
Me here while we making s'mores. You at home doing all the chores. Housewife nigga, you down.
Party hard, we don't play. Tell me that she wanna stay. Got the weed, got the drink, pass it out like food. I'm Donnie Woe. This is Spirit. I know y'all love the Twins. I saw y'all loving the Twins. Y'all was loving the Twins. It's Carter. Then I want to give it up to Trey. DJ TC Trills. And he nice. He nice. My dude, Kimmy Sparta. We're dropping an album August 25th.
Good evening. This is your captain, Donnie Woe speaking. This flight will be very blunt. Remember the gas masks are right above your seat. Let's take off.
I just like the double O, chest full, and I got 7 girlies chillin' in my room, and I'm in the attic. They say they like the dudes, cause them girls are so dramatic. I threw my bone up, then I said, won't you go get it? I just want the money, so I gotta get the stacks full. She want me to take her out, but all she get is fast food.
Listen, I just woke up, thank God. I don't know what I'ma do. Shit, got a video to shoot. Got on Vans, like my shoes. Hey, I don't know. I need to talk.
Say you love me, but I didn't see that in your last move. Now my next girl is looking better than my last girl. Look at the way that I aim. Me casa su casa joining the rain. Look at the way that I put in your brain from selling the Addies. I would say we out here grinding, you know, Wavy Pack. It's 4 of us, you know what I'm saying? Donnie Woe, me, Cam Too Gnarly, Spirit, and Carter. We out here. I'm over here working on a track out right now, which is something like you set up the whole playlist of the concert.
We didn't have the set list made, so we were doing that all last minute. Yeah,
We literally had the set list made like not even an hour before we started performing.
We didn't even do sound check. An hour before we went on, everybody was literally in the living room of the Treehouse trying to help Don figure out the track list and make sure everything sounded right and the transitions were cool.
Panic, but we were like, all right, I think we got this.
It ended up working out. It was just us 4, the Wavy Pack, you know, performing, and we rocked the house. We packed it up. We packed it from wall to wall. People could barely move in there.
I'm in my zone. Tight bands like right bands like drip, splash. I want the check, drip, cash. I don't really care if you like me, cause they thought I love money, looking for no white teeth.
We are Carter and Taylor's parents. I'm Trent Liston. This is Christine Liston. When they first told us about their journey into music, we were like, yeah, you know. But then they slowly started giving us samples of the music. We were listening to it and we're like, wow, there's actually some raw talent here, you know, with everything that's been done. And then they like, all of a sudden, boom, you know, they're working on an album. Oh yeah, sure, how are you gonna get an album out? And then they got an album out and we were like, okay, you guys gotta show us how this was done. And so they introduced us to Trey and Don and Cam, and we actually had a chance to go see their like recording studio, and I was like, you did this album in this room? So I thought, hey, why don't we take this to the next step? And so I approached Christine about it and said, hey, what do you think about me making a studio in the basement?
Can we go live with it?
What do you mean?
Can we go live with it?
Pick
Can
it up?
we move with it?
Sure.
Pick it up, let's go. We're going this way. We taking a tour, let's go. To the studio. Go ahead.
No, you take us in.
All right, let's go. Go right here. We got the couches, you know. We got the booth. Go ahead, check it out. Don't look at me. Check it out right there, you know. We got the mic and everything, the LED lights, the recording.
Should we play him a little
All
sample
that?
of the song we've been saying?
Maybe. Come on back out. You seen the drums?
Trey think this
You got the
MTV
drums?
Cribs and stuff.
But
Well, nothing happened.
I'm gonna tell you
That's,
whose it is. This man.
that man right there.
Hey.
Man, the myth, the legend.
That's him.
How we doing?
That's TNT.
Good.
He's a local artist. Getting myself out there right now.
If you're watching this video and you're looking for a studio to go and do your thing in, hit this man up.
Exactly.
The number will pop up on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, just started from the intro.
Oh, the
Okay,
intro.
all right, all right.
The intro stuff, you know what I'm saying?
We have a pregame at our place at 6 o'clock, and then we have 4 party buses coming to our house. 25 people go on each party bus and taking them out to Willoughby Brewing Company. Yeah.
Pop up, fake it just so I can get ahead. Backtrack, switch it and rewind. I've been having fantasies on my mind. If you wanna party hard with the fresh wave, mixing vodka with the lemonade, we can get away. Come and kick it with the rock stars. We've been going hard while the mother eagles they done dozed off. I've been trying to wake them up, it's like I'm taking roll call. Mama told me shit ain't sunny, you should see the rainfall.
It's a lot of fun. You can tell the boys are having a lot of fun out there on the stage, and it's kind of fun watching them get to experience their dream.
AC cause she knows she cold. I'm loving all of my fans. Count up and rack up the numbers I ran down. Finessed her with the MI. I'm hopeless when I'm in my bed. When I got the galaxies in my head. Pop up, fake it just so I can get ahead. Come and kick it with the rock stars.
That's fresh, TC.
Stay a while, stay a while, stay a while. I'm the one she wants. Yeah, I'm the one she wants. Stay a while, stay a while. I'm the one she wants. And I'm the one.
It's good in the documentary.
Whenever she texts me, I leave her on red. These my mind together, pieces of thread that make up the covers all over the bed. Is this life? I'm tired. Life would be better if we just did all the unthinkable. I'm one with everything like a reciprocal. She only hit me up on a late night, then just try to turn me into a criminal. Not to be fictional, but I gave you my all. Let me describe. These good vibes can be highly transmittable. It can be highly transmittable. That's when you wake up and see we're invincible.
Stay a while.